The grippy thing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Curtis Remington is going to play a few songs for us. And looking forward to hearing him. All right, cool. All right, cool.
Hi there. Let's, let's give a big hand for Bo, who's coordinating all of this, because it's hard. It's hard. It's like being president. It's hard. Back in 1948, there was a gentleman that got out of the Navy. He hopped in his car. He drove to L.A. Because he wanted to see Nat King Cole. And so, since he was a songwriter and he got a chance to meet him, and he said, that song was okay. Do you have anything else? He says, yeah, I wrote a song on my way out. I thought I'd play it for you. And the rest is history. Hold on. Wide angle shot. Well, if you ever plan to motor west, travel my way, take that highway, that's the best. You can get your kicks on Route 66. Well, it winds from Chicago to L.A. More than 2,000 miles all the way. You can get your kicks on Route 66. Let me tell you. Well, it winds through St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, said Oklahoma City is mighty pretty, you see. Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, there's Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. Won't you get hip to this timely tip? When you're making that California trip, you can get your kicks on Route 66. Here we go. Joplin, Missouri, said Oklahoma City is mighty pretty, you'll see. Amarillo, and there's Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. Won't you get hip to this timely tip? When you're making that California trip, yeah, you can get your kick on Route 66. You can get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. Route 66. Thank you. It's been fun. One of the things about traveling music, which that was a traveling music song. I spent the best Michigan winter of my life in Melbourne, Florida last year. Thank you. My goodness, what a guy. And, the whole thing about the traveling song is that I have an Airstream. Anybody know what an Airstream trailer is? I have an Airstream. I park it in Melbourne at Land Yacht Harbor. And so about last January 1st or 2nd, I kind of got out of bed and I started doing that, and this young lady over here said, well, it sounds like you're cruising down A1A. And I said, oh, okay, maybe I can do that. How about an Airstream? Can you hear the voice all right on this? The voice is okay? So I did. I did the trip. Key West to Fernandina Beach. Started out in Key West and all along the Keys. Well, I'm a Ronicus, one of the 7 seas. Can't help but think of Bogart passing through Key Largo. Everybody has a story and everyone's a star when sipping on umbrella drinks in a beachside bar, cruising through Miami Beach on A1A, airstreaming A1A. Through Jupiter, Sebastian, all along the Space Coast, been having conversations with Hemingway's ghost as a pelican floats, motionless in an ocean breeze. Earnestly he told how spirits never die as a rocket launches into the Florida sky. Right off the Cape you can see it from A1A, airstreaming A1A. Well, I'm going all the way, airstreaming A1A. Well, I'm spending all my money like I had it to spend, buying all the sunshine that seems to never end. You've gotta love those palm trees, beaches and surfers catching waves. Well, feeling like a tourist, I just have to admit there were some Ron John souvenirs that I just had to get. Well, surfing out at Cocoa Beach on A1A, airstreaming A1A. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Mainlanders take the causeways to the local beaches just to ride the tide where A1A reaches from Key West all the way through Jacksonville. And if my truck breaks down, I just might stick around, park my land yacht on some sandy ground. I'm cruising out of Daytona Beach on A1A, airstreaming A1A. On A1A you can stay, play your own way, airstreaming A1A. On A1A you can dream till you run out of steam, feel the sun of a brand new day. On A1A, airstreaming A1A. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-ba-da-da-ba-da-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Airstreaming, baby. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Absolutely. Ba-da-da-ba-da-da-ba-da-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Airstreaming A1A. Okay, hold on. You know, has anybody ever heard of the Eagles before? Eagles? We have one and a half. A couple of people aren't sure, but they think they may have. That's okay. Drink a little bit more, and it doesn't matter. But you know, I was out on. How you doing over there? Excellent. I like that. I do. Anyway, there was a thing out on Netflix. It's called The History of the Eagles. It's part 1, part 2, before they broke up, after they broke up, the whole thing. It is really cool. So after watching it, you know, being a song guy, I said, well, I'd like to do one of those songs. And then I started thinking about what song would be a good song to do. And this is what I came up with. Can I get a little water? I love these stagehands here. And then I started, and everybody started Willie Nelson and the Eagles. Well, I kind of chose to play this Eagle song like maybe Willie Nelson would play it. There we go. Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. Oh, you're a hard one. I know you got your reasons, but the things that are pleasing you can hurt you somehow. Don't you draw the queen of diamonds, boy. She'll beat you if she's able. You know the queen of hearts is always your best bet. It seems to me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only want the ones that you can't get. Desperado, you ain't getting no younger. Your pain and your hunger are driving you home. And freedom, well, that's just some people talking. Prison is walking through this world all alone. Don't your feet get cold in the wintertime when the sky won't snow and the sun don't shine? You know it's hard to tell the nighttime from the day. You're losing all your highs and lows, and it's funny how the feeling goes away. Whoa, desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Come down from your fences. Open the gate. It may be raining, but there's a rainbow above you. You've gotta let somebody love you. Let somebody love you. You've gotta let somebody love you before it's too late. Got time for one more. I'd like to end it with an original. Or should I say another original? You know, it's called What Is Your Legacy? The deal is as we go through life, you know, what are you going to leave behind? What's it all about, you know? And pretty soon you run out of days. Is my guitar too loud? That's all right. Voice is good. Guitar. What is your legacy? wants to do the right thing. Everybody wants to feel like they are real, but dreams are too soon crushed. You give up all your trust, but what is your legacy? What will you leave behind? What is your legacy? Or are you just closing your mind? Everybody wants to feel like they are needed, not mistreated. Everybody wants to feel like they are family, but dreams are too soon crushed. You give in to the lust, but what is your legacy? What will you leave behind? What is your legacy? What will your loved ones find? Well, it's about time to express all the goodness in you and reach into the world of your unfinished dreams. Make them real, it shall reveal your legacy. There are millions of people on this earth who have so much less than you, and they would give $1 billion coins to have half of what you do, but you turn away just to survive. It's die off or stay alive. But what is your legacy? What will you leave behind? What is your legacy? Or are you just closing your mind? And your legacy, don't waste time. It's your legacy. It's your legacy. What will your legacy be? What is your legacy? Hey, thank you very much. Bo's been great. I had my 4 songs in. It's been wonderful to be here. It's certainly a thrill. You've been such a lovely audience. We'd like to take you home. Never mind.
Curtis Remington, everybody. That was great.